doubt about that. Hasta Laquista, second behind Mukta's Reward last time out of Port Macquarie. Promising 3-year-old, I think Albert had him, Albert Stapleford, but he's not the same horse as he was as a 3-year-old. And then we go over the page to Umbani. Tony Brazel very keen on the chances of Umbani. He did run a good race behind Bomber Bill. He was only beaten just over 4 lengths in the Challenge Stakes, and they went track record time, so he certainly got a chance in the race. And don't forget, not that long ago, he finished third behind Pastime as a $30 chance at Randwick, so he's at $5.30. And the runner's heading off to the gates. There's Umbani on screen now. Interim dividends, Ipswich, race number 6. Misunderstood Conley, another sin, getting out late, filling 3rd position. And that is... Now, folks, we've got a protest coming through at Geelong, an important one. This second against first. The rider of T-Rex has fired in an objection against the winner of the race, that being Waikapu Bay. We don't have the grounds as yet, but the protest is second against first, and it was a really dwindling margin at their finish. The second horse was closing in pretty quickly. So we have that protest second against first. At the barrier, Gosford, for the running of race number 6, the Thunderbolt. This is over 1,000 metres. It's an open betting race. There are plenty of chances in the race. To find out the latest on track, let's go there. Here's Ian.
Terry, it's a very open affair. The favourite on course is number 10, Umbani. The best back to beat it has been number 1, Shy Hero. So top and bottom, Umbani favourite, but there has been good late support for the Albert Stapleford trained Shy Hero, young Mitchell Bell aboard. And the third pick on track is Up Your Sleeves, very solid, Melanie Mancalo, and Quila, an easing 4th favourite. Well, actually, Obar to be 4th favourite now. There's been a little money for her. So pretty open. 1 Umbani, 2 Shy Hero, and a little money for Obard. That'll be it as far as those in commission, race 6, and they're at the stalls.
OK, Ian, we'll be heading back there shortly now. We're going to try and get that replay of the head-on shot. Just noticing, I only just caught it at about the 250, 300 metres mark. It might have been at that point. The winner of the race certainly cut ground, cut across to the fence now. The horse in the blue jacket was looking for a run. Now, whether the other horse was a length or more in front, I'm not too sure. Here it is. Now there's the blue horse looking for a run behind. That was more or less before that. I think we've just got to go back a little bit further before that, but it looks like we mightn't have that because there's nothing over the concluding stages that I could see. Waikapu Bay with the red cap on the fence in front. T-Rex coming at it on the outside, but there's nothing in that. It was just earlier. It seemed to be at the top of the straight, and we mightn't even have that. They might even not have that on the head-on shot. So we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, we're up to race 6, the Thunderbolt. Umbani, the tip from Tony Brazel. Tony's got plenty of fans because it's all come in now to $4.80. Shy Hero, and he has to put his best foot forward the old timer. He's got a few tricks up his sleeve, but he's very well placed against this mob at $5.50. Queeler $6.30, Up Your Sleeve $6.30, Obard $6.80. Let's go back to Ian for the call of the Thunderbolt.
Yeah, great race, Terry. And let's look at tab limited. Number 10, Umbani, 470, 190. Number 1, Shy Hero, 550, 210, and then 630 apiece, numbers 2 and 3, Queeler and Up Your Sleeves. So this is a very, very good race with Umbani as the favourite. Best back to beat it late, Shy Hero. There's been money in the ring for Obard, a little bit of money for Obard, who on the tote, number 6, is showing at $6.70. Previous race of the day, and Cosmic Ray, somewhat of a Gosford specialist. Upset the favourites, Coincidence. Cosmic Rays won by a short half head. Number 4 beat Coincidence 1, and third, number 7, and that was Kenny's Pride. Now into line comes Umbani, who's the favourite. Paul Falvey in the saddle. And Obard coming forward. Splendid Boutard and Obard engaged here. As the name suggests, the Thunderbolt, sponsored by Ostark, it will be a real speed go. They're all in. Waiting on Splendid Boutard to settle. 1,000 metres. Splendid Boutard sits back a fraction. Racing, Splendid Boutard and Outbreak, and also Queeler a little slow to go. And Hasta Laquista flew out and leads a length and a half on settling from Up Your Sleeve. Shy Hero third. Then comes Night to Remember, Splendid Boutard, Claxon, Queeler getting up on the inside after a tardy jump. Obard is wider out. Umbani is back second last, and Absolute is Outbreak. They race to the 600, and Hasta Laquista a half length Up Your Sleeves, 2.5 Shy Hero wide. From Splendid Boutard a length to Queeler, and then Night to Remember, Claxon, Umbani. Obard, and Outbreak brings up the rear. 400 to run in the Thunderbolt, and they're going at a cracking speed. Hasta La Cuesta just in front of Up Your Sleeves, who's doing better. 2 to Shy Hero tracking Up Your Sleeves, and then Splendid Boutard and Quila from Umbani. Up Your Sleeves, race clear, and in the stretch at the 220, Up Your Sleeves for Melanie Mancalau, a length and a half. Shy Hero bridging the gap. Here's Little Mitchell Bell on Shy Hero, sools it away. Late as Umbani, but Shy Hero for the Thunderbolt. Shy Hero wins it from Umbani and Up Your Sleeves, who weakened, and then Night to Remember Obard. Splendid Boutard, then Klaxon, who got well back, followed by Outbreak, and the last two were Quila in company there with Hasta La Cuesta. Official placings after race 6 today, the Ostark Thunderbolt Handicap. And the winner is Shy Hero, number 1, ridden by Mitchell Bell. Number 1, Shy Hero first. Number 10 is second. That is Umbani, ridden by Paul Falvey. And number 3 has run third, and that is Up Your Sleeves, ridden by Melanie Mancalau. Number 8, Night to Remember, was the official 4th place getter. Shy Hero on the tote has paid $5.40 and $2.10. And is trained here by Albert Stapleford, a winning double for Albert, and is owned by Mr. Nick Vass, Ms. Amy Byrne and Mr. A. Papadopoulos, by Last Tycoon from Prunotto, a 5-year-old Bio Brown gelding, and Mitchell Bell in the saddle, and a very, very promising young horseman from the northwest. Number 10 is second Umbani. He's come from well back by Bataan, trained by Gordon York. Paul Falvey, and 3 Up Your Sleeves by Magic Ring, trained at Newcastle by Phil Anderson. The official 4th was number 8, and that was Night to Remember. 1.5 lengths, half a length, 58.70 was the time, and 34.57 was the sectional. And the official tote dividends are this way. Number 1, $5.40 and $2.10. She rode that well. $5.40 and $2.10. Number 10, $1.70. Number 3, $2.50. The Quinella, $10 neat. The Exacta, $22.40. The trifecta paid $119.10. The first 4, 1, 10, 3 and 8, $1,250.10. And the 4 and 1 extra double, Cosmic Rays and Shy Hero, $27.70. That's the rundown. The margins you've got there, 1.5 a half, 58.7, 34.57 the sectional time. And the big one of the day is the BJ House Metalland Gosford 2-year-old slipper. 9 Chatelaine out. Darren Beedman rides 6 Shehab, and the race due Eastern Daylight Saving Time for 5:07.
Yes, Albert Stapleford has done a good job with that horse and Shy Hero. He's had a few stable changes, and on his day he can really turn it on, and today he was showing his best form. Mitchell Bell, nice to see young Mitchell. He's got a very big rap on him, Mitchell Bell, and that was one of his first rides, I think, in the Gosford region. Certainly one of his first winners, and he's a very promising rider. He's got a very big future ahead of him, so we wish him all the best. And apparently is a very nice young man into the bargain. Okay, we're up to the big one of the day at Gosford, race number 7, the scratching of Chatelaine, number 9. Very good field, and it's going to be a very good betting race as well. Can Snowland bounce back to his best form? Victory Vane, gate number 1. Can she take her Randwick all-weather track form to the big race? And then you've got horses like Takass. Now, he's very good, Takass, but 1,100 metres around Gosford is just going to be a little bit of a worry. And then you've got Kidman and Snippety Lass also there with chances in the race. So a very interesting race is the Gosford Slipper. Claire, race number 6.
Speechmaker came out earlier, number 7 at 4.46, and 9 Chatelaine this morning. So down to 9 runners. The favourite at 2.40, Snowland on the tote. There's been very good money on track for number 2, the filly from Bede Murray's Yard, Victory Vane. She's 4.20, and Takass number 8, 3.80. But on track, Snowland is the favourite. Been pretty steady, really. Victory Vane has been best back to beat him, and an easing third pick is Takass. So Snowland, solid favourite, best backed against it, Victory Vane. Third pick, Takass. They're at the gates, and the race is due in about 2.5.
Okay, Ian, and checking Claire for the running of race number 8 on the program.
Okay, they're moving in now for the slipper. I noticed late money in the ring coming, well, a little bit of late money for Kidman, number 11, but the favourite is number 1, Snowland. By far and above, the best back to beat him on track has been number 2, Victory Vane. Takass an easing third favourite, and there has been a sprinkle around for Kidman, but Snowland, popular pick, 2.50. Good support, Victory Vane, number 2, 4.10. Most interesting betting race. The pool climbing all the time, and at the moment, righto, Joe, the pool on Tab Limited is nearly 202,000 in the win. And Snowland 260. Good support for Victory Vane 410. Takass is second favourite currently on the tote, low easing a little in the ring as third pick there, but on the tote 380. Late scratching. Number 3, Air of Grace at 5:01 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, threw herself down in the saddling enclosure. Speechmaker came out at 4:46 and Chatelaine this morning, so we're back to 9 runners. Now the favourite coming forward, Snowland, first up since the Magic Millions. So Shehab, Hey Pretty Mama and Kidman are the 3 to move in. First prize here is $53,950. And the race last year won by Shook, Darren Beedman. Darren riding Shehab here. Now, talking about Darren and Shehab, they've moved in. And Hey Pretty Mama will be the last. A couple of these getting a little edgy, including Takass. Victory Vane has drawn the inside here. Hey Pretty Mama comes up, and they're set now for the main race, the BJ House Metalland Gosford 2-year-old slipper of 1,100 metres. They're off. And they came away in a good line. The favourite Snowland jumped as well as anything. Dark Emperor was nicely served and going quickly. Snippety Less. Victory Vane is handy, followed closely by Kidman, and then a gap to Shehab, Myala Champers. Takass run off his legs early and dropping out to last is Hey Pretty Mama. They race past the 800 and Snippety Less is the leader now, 3/4 of a length on Snowland. Shehab is wider out third. Victory Vane is fourth on the rails. Then Dark Emperor followed by Kidman, Hey Pretty Mama, and between Kidman and Hey Pretty Mama is Takass, and 2 lengths to Myala Champers on the side in the Gosford 2-year-old slipper, and Snippety Lass taken on in earnest by Snowland and Shehab wider out. Victory Vane waiting for the run behind the 3 leaders, and then Dark Emperor followed by Kidman, a gap of a length to Takass. Into the straight they travel, and Snowland race clear. Shehab second. Victory Vane is getting up on the inside, and a couple of lengths to Takass, and Kidman heads the remainder. It's Snowland in front, halfway down the straight, a length and a half clear. Running on doggedly is Kidman with Takass late on the outside, but Snowland is clinging on, and Snowland wins it from Takass, and Kidman has run third. Fourth home was Victory Vane, followed in by Hey Pretty Mama, Dark Emperor, Shehab, Snippety Less, and last was Myala Champers.
So the slipper favourite successful. Snowland at 271.30. Takass, he's just crying out for more ground. No doubt about it. He's going to be much better when he gets up to 1,400 metres to a mile later on. Still running a good race. And Kidman, she's run an excellent race. Victory Vane finishing back in 4th position, but Snowland proving too good, racing home to win the slipper. Race number 8 at Clare coming up in 10 minutes' time. Let's check the betting for the running of that race. In fact, 9 minutes.